You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to somebody white and them posting that, they don't do that shit. That ain't finna happen. That ain't finna happen at all. Because of the simple fact that if you white, it's okay. You just flexing your rights as an American citizen.
Okay, but this is what I'm gonna go in and kind of. I ain't gonna go off into his. He was facing trial and on something else, and
That's something else entirely.
yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with.
With what's going on right now.
Yeah, it said multiple police sources said police believe that this young man is the gunman in the Brown Deer, Lavar, Lavar, Lavelle, Lavar Lavelle Huddleston is the gunman in the Brown Deer active shooter incident that left 3 people dead, including the 26-year-old suspect, one wounded on February 5th, 2022. Although the police chief initially said in the news conference that authorities are not sure a gunman streaming during the incident on Facebook Live, which I seen most of it, and I'm gonna say that I don't know if it was him or not. That's alleged if that was the guy or not that did the shooting, but on Facebook Live was a suspect. He later confirmed that the police were aware of a Facebook live stream during the incident. But when I had seen something,
Mm.
a video on Facebook, which was shown to me, about this young man or whomever it may have been. Allegedly, just say it was him.
Okay.
You know, the little piece that I seen, of course, it was something that was disturbing this young man. What it
Mm-hmm.
was, I don't know. But he did state that, whomever you around, you know, um, take them serious at what they say. As
Mm-hmm.
far as, man, they going through something, take them serious. Because, they level them, a mind state may be crucial at that point. Because you don't know if they are willing to hurt you. You don't know if they're gonna hurt themselves or
Or
hurt
somebody
someone
else.
else.
Yep. Yep. True.
Like if they telling you they going through something, don't make a joke out of it. Don't be laughing. Take them serious. You know, because at some point we all go through something. We don't want to. Some may not want to be here anymore.
True.
Some may go to the point of the S word, taking themselves out.
Mm-hmm.
Or take multiple people out that may have hurt them in the past, in the present.
Or that they think it's gonna hurt them somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these young people, they call out for help. Especially us in the black community. A lot of times we make jokes out of everything. Oh man, whatever the situation may be, oh man, Polo man, he done went off on this, oh man, you gonna be all right, man. Let's sit down and talk about, sometimes that.
It takes more than just talking sometimes.
And we gonna crack a joke,
Yeah.
but it may be funny to me
At that time.
at that time, but it's not funny to you.
Yeah.
But whatever you may be going through, just hypothetically speaking, whatever you may be going through or going on in your mind might not be funny to you at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
It may be real serious.
It's dead ass serious.
But then, by me laughing and joking, trying to crack a joke on you, not taking you seriously,
it just puts you deeper in that hole you already in.
But then you might just say, okay, you don't believe me? whip out your strap or whatever, or your Ginsu, you might and kill up the whole house.
True.
Or I ain't gonna say kill up necessarily that word, but you may harm the whole house or the individual that's laughing at
Or
you
yourself,
or yourself.
just
Oh,
to prove your point.
yeah.
Understandable.
So
We don't know what was going on through this brother's mind at the time when whatever this was
yeah,
transpired.
yeah. The only thing he kept saying, man, I can't keep going through this shit or whatever. I can't keep going. Come and get my son. Come and get my son.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was, he wanted to take that child out
And get him out of that situation.
Because I don't know if that was his baby mama house or his girlfriend house. I don't know.
But wherever the hell it was, he wanted to get that child out of the way.
Yeah.
Because whatever he was about to do, he didn't want that child privy to.
Right. Because them people was coming.
Mm-hmm. And you know how they was coming. And the thing about it is, he didn't want that child in the mix of all that, and have that child's life expire
because of his
because of whatever it was he was going through, because he knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. So whatever a person is saying, man, take them serious. Mm-hmm. Because mental health is real.
Oh yeah.
It is real.
100%.
And not because of this.
Mm-hmm. Because I heard her.
I heard him at the door, back door.
Mm-hmm.
It mental health is real. No matter, it is real.
No matter what anybody else thinks. If somebody, I mean, I know they have all the little commercials playing where, you know what I'm saying, they have all these celebrities going through the motions of how to start a conversation. But it's like you said, if somebody tells you something about their mental stability, take them dead ass serious.
Mm-hmm. Because because they like you see these commercials and everything that they show people portraying these actors, or some of them would say this is a real person, not a portrayed actor or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're on TV, if you're doing a commercial,
that's an actor.
You're a paid actor.
You know what I'm saying?
Whether you may not be real or not, but or well known, let me put it that way, you a paid actor.
Yeah. Because you're not gonna get somebody. You're not gonna get somebody real to come on TV and talk about whatever they're going through just willy nilly, just out in the blue. It's gonna take some. You know what I'm saying? Some talking to get them to say what they need to say about whatever it is that they're going through on TV, and it's gonna be broadcast to everybody else.
Yeah, because like I done seen certain shows, reality shows, like Intervention, where they done had drug problems or what have you. But right now, I'm not gonna speak on that. But they were people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we speaking on this situation in the black community, to where this young man, whatever he went through or what was going through at the time, he had real life issues, and there's not too many programs that are designed for those in the black community.
Mm-hmm. The thing about it is it's not just that there aren't programs designed for those in the black community. We, as the black community, don't know how to talk about our problems. It's one of those things that you grow up on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through, that is not discussed within your household. You know what I'm saying? If you got some problems that you going through, that ain't discussed in your household. It's usually somebody sitting there telling you, man, just, you know what I'm saying, just suck that up, bro. You ain't nothing wrong with you. Just suck that up and be a man about it. And you know what I'm saying? You'll be all right.
Cause like now, and not to, and I learned this. I learned this in my 17 years. You know, if I got so upset or angry or something was was eating at me, or I had that demon riding on me. In a better term, how my one guy used to say it, man. He got the hanks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll withdraw for a day, maybe an hour, two, or a day or two, just so I'm cool, so I won't misguide or misdirect my anger or what's going on with me onto you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll let you know, hey man, right now it ain't a good time.
Yeah, it ain't a good time. See, for me, it was a thing. But I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
But when I was ready to talk about someone that I would entrust, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Someone I would entrust, I would go speak to them.
Yeah.
Or I catch one of them OGs, hey man, let me spin your ear real fast, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is what's going on, man. You know, they address me like, man, you all right, man?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, man, I'm good, man.
Give you some feedback.
Man, I got something going on right now, man. But hey, man, you got time, man? We can sit down and rap. Let's rap a taste, man. Let me spit in your ear, and I let him know what was going on,
Mm-hmm.
and he would give me his feedback. Or another thing, hey man, let's call a round table.
Yeah.
You know
Which is always good.
Let's call a round. All those that
have been through or going through something.
Or all that I intermingle with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that I mingle with. Hey man, I'm finna call a round table, man. This is what's going on.
And somebody at that table has either been through it, maybe not just one, maybe two, maybe three heads have already been through it. And they give you their feedback on what they did to, you know what I'm saying, as you said, get that demon off your back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which was always good. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, it's like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? For me, it wasn't that easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when I was in the military. I only had a few close little partners and whatever that I ever spoke to. But the thing about it is I wasn't always there to actually, you know what I'm saying, put a bug in their ear, so to speak, where I could actually tell them what was going on or what kicked it off or whatever. So for me, it became a thing of I actually kept a journal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where I would write everything down in that journal of what was going on. And for me, what wound up happening for me is it went from me writing in a journal to turning what I was going into or what I was going through into poetry.
Okay.
And then I would just actually put it on a poster board and stick it in my barracks window. I almost started a riot in my barracks off of some shit that I was going through once before. I stuck that motherfucker in my window, man. Motherfuckers walked past my window, past my barracks room, and saw it sitting in my window, and they was like, "Dog, what the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? Like that, type shit. Like, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Everything I'm going through is right there in front of your face.
See, but not to cut you off, but that's the same thing. Mm-hmm. You know, whether you young, old,
whatever it may be,
whatever we going through, we don't talk about it. Now.
It's not that now. Even now, and even back then, we don't talk about it. We kind of hold it inside. The thing about
until we blow up.
Yeah, until somebody blows up. But if you have somebody that you trust, like you were saying before.
And
you have somebody that you trust, then you should talk to them. Like I said, I had a couple people that I trusted. It was just that I wasn't around to actually talk to them. So for me, I had to figure out another way to get it off my chest.
Yeah.
Even though I had nobody to speak to. So what I did was put it in spoken word poetry.
Mm-hmm.
So once it's off my chest, it was out there for everybody to see. All you had to do was read it and then ask me, "What's up, bro?" And I tell you from there.
Right.
But sometimes without actually doing it, you gotta let motherfuckers know you're going through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you get around one of your partners that you trust, you gotta just be like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit out in a grunt, a groan, a moan, a sigh, stomping your feet, clapping your hands, putting your hands on your head, something. But you got to do something so that somebody says, "You all right?"
Mm-hmm.
Because within our community, ain't nobody just going to ask you, "You all right?"
Because it depends on the person.
In our community, ain't nobody going to ask you if you all right.
It all depends.
Maybe old school will, but ain't none of these new cats going to ask you nothing.
You know, first thing, man, fire this up. You know, when I was coming up, you know, we had
like problem. This. It'll take your mind off of whatever's bothering you.
Man, you know, when we're coming up, you know, we got our little issues. What have you? Man, look, what you got? Let's go, Annie. You know
what I'm saying?
Go get a bottle, man.
Knock that back, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take the hanks off you.
Yeah, and then on to some garbage.
Yeah.
Because the stuff you already had on your mind, compound with some other garbage you about to get into, and the consequences from what's already on your mind, what you done got into, and what you finna get into.
Gonna be 3 times the problems that you already got.
It's gonna be worse than the initial problem that you had. And once you done got through smoking, drinking, and whatever
else,
it's all gonna go back to the initial first problem.
Exactly. Like I said, whatever you gotta do, and it ain't even the person who has the problem. It's got to do with, when it comes down to our community, we can tell when one of our peoples is going through something. It's got to do with us.
Cause you know,
we need to start being aware and saying and looking at your friend, your son, your daughter, your wife, your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, and whatever the hell else on down the line. We have to be aware and start looking at each other and saying, "Hey, you all right?
Yeah.
You walking around here like you got something on your mind. Sit down. Holler at me for a second. You know what I'm saying? Let's reminisce for a piece. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit off your chest."
Because I can remember, you know, in my teen years, my issues was that, you know, I got to hustling and stuff like that. And before I got to hustling good, you know, my pocket was broke. You know, my pocket was broke. And I'll come in, moms would be like, "Cause you know, what's up? What's going on?" You know, "Oh, ain't nothing. You know, I'm plotting on the come up." That's that, you know, I'm plotting on the come up, but I tell her nothing.
I hid mine pretty good.
You know, yeah, you know, I wore that mask like, "Hey, ain't nothing wrong. Everything all right." And see, and as us men, you know, it's bothering us. You know, we got to, I think, and just my opinion, got to come out that frame of mind of, "Oh, I'm all right, but deep down we hurting like hell."
Yeah, true. The thing is, us as men, not just us as men, but us as black men, we need to come up out of that thing of I ain't going to therapy. I ain't finna sit and talk with no damn doctor. I ain't sitting with no damn shrink.
Yeah.
And what they gonna do? They gonna help you is what they gonna do.
See,
They gonna
my
give
thing,
you. They gonna give you some tips on how you can actually work through whatever it is that you going through. Because with you sitting there by yourself talking about I ain't.
See, like with me, I could, I got several therapists. I got you. I got my spiritual advisor.
Mm-hmm.
I got my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I got my other brother, which I barely talk to, and I got my and I got my music.
Mm-hmm.
Out of somewhere in there, somebody I'm gonna catch that answer.
Mm-hmm.
But physically talking to those that I trust. Oh, and I got my moms. Let me, I got some, not just those who I'm speaking on right now are those that I have a quick access to.
Mm-hmm.
Quick access to. I got other family members that I trust, but there shouldn't have been no but.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard to. Those are the ones that I communicate with the most.
Yeah.
It's just one of them situations. Like I said, out of 17, here it is, almost 30. Next year is 28 now. From the time, see, but what I had to learn, what I learned out of the 17, out of the 13, 14, out of the 14 years, I had to learn to remove myself from those that were around me.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just lashing out.
Yeah. I mean, in certain respects to that, you have. For me, what I learned is in the same. You know what I'm saying, in the same direction of what you said, you have to learn not only to remove yourself from those that are around you, but you have to also learn to accept those who you don't know to come into your circle because they've been through it and they can see it.
And this and speaking on that, I was in Minnesota. I think he out now. He was a lifer. His name was Tobias. And he rolled down and he'd see me. Damn, young blood, you need to shake that demon.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I ain't got no demon on me. Man, shake that demon. You need to shake that demon. So I go back to my cell, cut on my music, throw on my headphones, lock myself in.
Mm-hmm.
All along, denying, being in denial. That's what, because like you said, he seen it.
Yeah.
Everybody else see the demon.
But you don't.
But I don't.
Yeah.
But I know it's a demon on me.
Oh, you know, but you're not willing to accept it because somebody done told you that they saw it. That's just what it is with us. With us, the thing of it is if somebody tells you what they see, you're going to deny it from first hand.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about. That ain't on me. I'm good.
Because,
it's not even a thing. See, and the thing of it is it's not that you don't want to accept it because you know it's there.
Yeah.
The thing of it is you it's not that you don't want to accept it because you know it's there. The thing of it is you don't necessarily know how to say, yeah, I know it's there. What can I do? You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Basically, what I'm saying is we don't know how to say, can you help me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Some help.
I need some help. Can you help me? Do you know somebody who can help me? I know it's there. How can I get over it? You know what I'm saying? You got any kind of help that you can give me? That's the thing for us that we need to get by.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. That's that hump that we need to get over.
Mm-hmm.
And until we as black folks learn to get over that hump, we gonna forever be stuck in that hole, in that rut of not being able to get along with one another because of anything or everything that's going on. That's just how that is.
Yeah, 'cause he used to, when I used to have them,
Why you smelling my shoes?
well,
My shoes ain't got nothing to do with you.
when I used to catch that Hank,
Go.
when I used to catch that
What?
Hank, she probably need to go out.
Probably. That's why she probably smelling me.
You
Because
know,
I
you
ain't
in
been
that
around
chair.
no other dogs.
You
What?
in that chair.
I don't care.
You know, when I had that Hank, had him bad, when I had that Hank bad,
Mm-hmm.
he's, hey man, let's go walk the track. Come on,
Need
outside.
pee? Gotta go pee. Gotta go pee.
No, he's man, he'd catch me. Hey man, let's go walk that track.
Oh yeah. Let's go walk it off.
Step out.
Want to bring it? Want to bring it? No, it's fine by me. I don't care.
Let her ass out. But yeah, but that was the whole.
Like I said, the whole thing about it is we as people don't know how to say, I need help. We as people don't know how to say, hey, I'm bothered by something. There's something on my spirit. There's something on my mind. There's something that I need to get off my chest. We don't know how to say that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And until we learn to actually, you know what I'm saying, say that, until we learn to say, hey, I need help. See, we are brought up not to say, I need help.
Cause like then,
You know what I'm saying? I think about it. How many times as a kid, when something was bothering you or you said something, they told you, shut up. You all right.
mm-hmm.
Don't be asking nobody for no damn help. You need to get over that shit yourself.
And,
You know what I'm saying?
And by that, and just by those sayings, it brings on a lot of, it passes on through generations.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
Especially
being-
especially as being a black man.
Oh yeah.
Especially as being a black man. The only way we used to go to seek help was either in going to the barbershop or going to the bar, talking to the bartender.
Barbershop was more or less a place. Because you go to the barbershop and you know what I'm saying, you sitting there cutting your hair and somebody would bring up some shit that you going through and you would chime in. And then somebody else would tell you exactly what they had to do in order to get past it.
Cause you had that old,
that old school therapy.
You had old school sitting off in the corner that nobody ever witnessed.
Nobody ever sat in his chair. But yet he knew everything that you needed to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nobody ever sat in his chair.
Yeah, nobody never sat in Mr. Jenkins' chair.
You know what I'm saying? Because Mr. Jenkins would gouge you, boy.
But he
Gouge.
always knew what to say, how to say it, and say it in the right way, to where you may be offended, but you
understood.
You understood. You see, and like I done seen some youngins. Hey man, I know what you on, man. You need to come up off of it. Not saying what you got in your pockets or you hustling or whatever.
No, I know.
But trying to interpret to them, hey man, I see your move you trying to make, man.
But see, nowadays,
You really
you
can't.
got to come straight out with it. You can't.
But I used to tell them a lot of times, man, you come off that bullshit, man.
Yeah, but see,
Oh man, oh gee, I ain't on no
I ain't on no.
booty.
Yes, you are, man. Look here. I see what you're doing. This is the move that you making. This is where you want to get. The thing about it is, instead of us, you know what I'm saying, allowing them to try and, you know what I'm saying, interpret what we saying, sometimes we got to just be straightforward with these new age cats. We got to go head to ass right into them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I see the bullshit that you own. This is what you own. This is what you're trying to get to. And the reason I can say that is because I was in your shoes before. All right? If you keep going down this road, this, or this is where you're going to end up.
Yeah.
So you need to make a decision as to what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for a fact that you got a shorty or you got this little honey dip right here and y'all trying to make moves. But you can't be on this bullshit that you own trying to make them moves because it's going to land you in one or two places, dead or in jail. And then she going to get with somebody else and you going to be ass out when you get out. So understand where you going, little homie.
Because I had a family member. I walked to the gas station to get some gas. So I finished cutting up the grass.
Mm-hmm.
I seen him. I was like, what's happening, fam? Oh, nothing. I said, man, fam, get off that bullshit, man.
I know what you're talking about.
I said, okay. All right. That's I can't say no more. I see your move. It's 100 degrees. You got a hoodie tied all the way up. Only thing you see is your eyes. You on some bullshit. Man, won't you come by the house, man, and I'm finna throw the grill on, man.
Get you a hot dog or a bratwurst or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We crack a beer and parlay for a minute.
No, he was a minor, so I don't.
Well, you know what I'm saying. We crack a soda pop, drink a pitcher of Kool-Aid.
I don't contribute to the delinquents of a minor.
You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying, drink a pitcher of Kool-Aid and parlay for a little bit.
Once he said what he said, okay, all right, I'm gonna allow you to, man, I see you around.
Mm-hmm.
Because whatever was on your mind, you was finna go through it anyway. You was gonna continue to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
You already had it made up in your mind. They're just like with me sometimes. If I have something on my mind or in my mind, I'm gonna go and I don't care.
Once you made up your mind about it, you was gonna go through it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's just how it is.
I don't care what you could try to talk me out of it. You could do all the talking you want. But I'm finna go through it.
Well,
The barking. So, but yeah, to get back to this young blood, why is they first thing they I see in the caption, oh, his criminal history.
Because they think every black man has a criminal history. You know what I'm saying? They figure regardless of who you are, they think that every black African American male has a criminal history. You know what I'm saying? You didn't either been locked up before. Mm-hmm. You didn't had police contact before. They didn't caught you with something before. You didn't been caught up in some bullshit before. Mm-hmm. You didn't been at least locked up for 24 hours before for something. At least that's their thoughts.
See, then they say, okay, it turns out that this young man, I'm not gonna keep butchering his name, has an open criminal case in Milwaukee County. He does not have a prior criminal record in Wisconsin. A review of online court records show his Facebook page, which has been removed, said he's from Chicago It's not possible to do a national criminal record search if you're not law enforcement, and Cook County records are not all online. The chief said he wasn't aware of a criminal record. Okay, then they said, goes on to say, the Wisconsin court records reveal that he was released on a $250 signature bond in a pending carrying a concealed weapons case, which is a misdemeanor charge.
Okay, but see, they gonna make a big deal out of anything that a black man has on his record. I wouldn't give a damn if you bought an illegal cigarette at a corner store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The difference about it, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. If a white guy, I mean, you got white people who have, you know what I'm saying, 35 charges of DUI.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna bring that up.
Nope.
You got white people who have had felony charges of drug possession,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not gonna bring that up.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The thing of it is they want to make an example out of any black or African American male that they can get their hands on.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get that same damn effect when it comes down to somebody white. I'm just saying that's my statement. That's my statement, and I'm standing by it.
Stand on.
I plan to. Shit.
You know, but that's any person of color. The first thing Joe Blow, whether he's a real person or not, he has a criminal record.
Mm-hmm.
But Jim Boy, or Jim Bob,
has a bigger criminal record.
But they ain't gonna say nothing.
No, of course not.
But he was a pillar in the community.
Yeah, whatever.
But he got 100 DUIs.
I'm saying
He got 100 DUIs. He got domestic. He got just about the same amount of things.
Bullshit on his record as that black man did.
As a person of color, whether it be Latino, Asian, what have you, the same amount. He got the same amount of shit on his record as a terrorist. I'm just being honest.
I feel you.
I'm just being honest, man. You know, there's no equality in nothing, man.
Of course not.
No.
I've said it before.
So okay. With that being said, and I'm gonna kind of put a spin on it. You know, I know it's way off topic on what I'm about to say. They're just like people trying to identify. So if I put on a wig, would I identify myself can I identify myself as a woman?
You can identify yourself as whatever the hell you want to be.
So,
but hold on, let me finish. You can identify yourself as whatever the hell you want to be, but your DNA is going to identify you as what you are.
Okay. So, with that being said, if I can go out right now and do a whole bunch of garbage, get taken downtown. Can I identify myself as a white boy?
You can identify yourself as whatever you want to be.
So, would I get that same privilege? But
what your DNA is going to identify you is that.
So would I receive the same privilege?
Hell no. Because your DNA and your skin color is going to identify your ass as what you are.
But I just came out the tanning booth.
Okay. Now, if they give you 24 hours, your skin should lighten. If they give you 48 hours, your skin should lighten. Once it shows that your skin does not lighten, then that means you just lied and have and committed a criminal offense.
I already committed some offenses.
Okay, I'm just saying. But the whole thing of it is nowadays you can identify yourself as whatever you want. The thing of it is will the justice system
That's what.
kowtow to what you're saying? They shouldn't, but they do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't, but they do. Because according to the criminal justice system, even though you may say, I identify myself as a woman, they don't go by what you identify yourself as. They go by what your DNA identifies you as or what your birth certificate identifies you as. So if you say you're a woman, but your birth certificate and your DNA identifies you as a man, you're going to get your ass stuck in a jailhouse with a bunch of dudes. You know what I'm saying? And this situation has already happened. A dude got locked up, identified himself as a woman. They said that the officers identified him incorrectly. No, they identified him correctly according to the justice system and according to how identification goes. You are identified as a man. Mm-hmm. Because that's what your DNA and your birth certificate and your ID says, that you are a man. What you say out of your mouth is a whole different story. So. You weren't born a woman. Your DNA doesn't qualify you as a woman. I don't give a damn how many hormone pills, and I say that again, pills or shots you take. Your hormonal level will still identify you as a man. Okay. If you were born as a man. Okay. It is not going to identify you as a woman, because if they take a shot, you know what I'm saying? You get a shot and they pull DNA from you, and you still taking all these hormones to get your hormonal level down so that you can identify yourself as Tracy instead of Tyrone. That shit still gonna show up as your name is Tyrone, bruh.
No, but
I'm just saying.
No, but I'm just saying. I know we just jumped off topic, but I was just saying.
You got a case of the zoomies, don't you?
Yeah, I would just, kind of deviate because.
Oh yeah.
Right, because I see that in the media a lot.
Oh yeah.
The first thing that a black person do, or a person of color other than black, besides white, the first thing they do is go on to their criminal history before. They say Lil Ray, Lil Pistol Starter, he has a criminal. He has a long criminal history.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got Lil Timmy. Oh, he was a good kid and all this and that. He
great student, athlete, pillar of the community.
He was a first class Eagle Boy Scout or whatever. First class Eagle Boy Scout or whatever, and all this and that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, but the whole thing about it is that's only what Lil Timmy and his family projected out into the community. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Behind those closed doors, you know what I'm saying? Lil Timmy was a shit starter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Timmy, you know what I'm saying, was running around. Lil Timmy was running around calling brothers the N word.
Mm-hmm.
Calling sisters B. Not just calling sisters B's, but calling Hispanic males or females. And y'all just gotta excuse me because we just kind of running with this subject right now. Calling the Hispanic community spics, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Calling Asians out of their name, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. I mean, there are several, but I'm not finna get all into that. The one that I knew, a lot of them called them was, you know what I'm saying, the WBs or wetbacks, whatever the case may be, because they were all, you know what I'm saying. The thing of it is these are the things that are not said These are the things that the police department doesn't say. These are the things that the news doesn't say. These are the things that are not brought to light about what Lil Timmy's ass was doing, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? They're only going to project the best outcome for Lil Timmy. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like Lil Ray Ray, okay, maybe he got into trouble early on in his youth. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he got in trouble when he was 17. Okay, but he's 34 now.
Yeah.
And he ain't did shit since then.
Wow.
He's held down a job. He's got a house. He's got a wife. He's got children. You know what I'm saying? And this is the first time in 17 years that you have heard or seen or knew about anything that he might have done.
Yeah.
But they're going to bring up juvenile records, his school records,
his mama,
you know what I'm saying? His mama's record, his daddy's record, his grandmama's record, his granddaddy's record. They are going to pull up every violation. He had 2 parking tickets. His dog peed in Miss Elizabeth Dandy's yard down the road. The thing about it is what we need to understand is the portrayal of black folks in the media, not just the media, but social media as well, is always going to differentiate between what is really going on. Mm-hmm. That's just how that is. We are never going to be shown in a true and exact light, but they're never going to tell you the truth about those Caucasians either.
Here's my thing. See, you brought up social media. Why is it that you do these? You see these little skits or whatever, these little shorts or what have you. You got all these young cats. You got some old ones too, but the majority that I see, they had no more than between 17 and 25.
Okay.
And I could be wrong on the age. All of them displaying their weapons.
Oh, yeah.
You know, pointing them at the camera. I don't know if someone else is holding the camera or not or anything like that. But they always, you see them displaying displaying their weapons.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna never learn, because if something go down or something happen, you know, you gonna be the first person, or some, you know, you get into some first, you know, these people, they look at these social medias, man. They got a social media police, whether it's Facebook, Instagram,
TikTok, and every damn thing else.
And you know, they logging that.
Yeah, and they watching.
You punch in your account or whatever, they logging all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. So,
you know, and it is kind of, it's saddening. It's disheartening.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because you see all these young brothers out here, and you know, I don't know their situation, so I can't say, oh, they had carried concealed or whatever state they may be in or whatever, illegal, but yet still, when it go, don't display your firearm, man.
If you got concealed carry, you don't need to display it. If you displaying it the way that they do, you just boasting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to big time. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I always carry the heat on me.
Yeah, check this out right here. Click, click.
Yeah, run up on, pull up on me. They gonna get, you
gonna get dealt with. Okay.
That's, you know. But then, you know, first day, you know, someone say, man, you know, you get caught up with the strap.
Oh, yeah,
man, somebody done told on me. Somebody done snitched on me.
Yeah, okay. You know who snitched on you? You did. Posting that shit on Facebook, posting that shit on Instagram, posting that shit on TikTok, posting that shit on Twitter, over all these little social media platforms. You snitched on yourself, fool.
You know, but but yeah, but that goes back to drawing. You know, we're gonna get off that, but back to the original topic. You know, in this one, uh, if you have someone out there that's going through something, man, please take the time out and rap to them.
Yeah, sit them down. You know what I'm saying?
Even if they have to vent, just allow them to vent.
I mean, sometimes the best way to get them to vent is to give them a little sip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that you always got to do that. Sometimes all you got to do is start a conversation with them, and they will vent on their own. The thing about it is, we as black folks need to learn to identify when we or somebody else that we know is going through something. We need to be able to pull them to the side, sit them down, and you know what I'm saying, say, you know what I'm saying, and tell them, come on, man, let's sit down for a second. Let's get this off your chest. Oh, I ain't got nothing on my chest. Let's get this off your chest.
But if you do, you know,
let him vent.
Whether
male or female, let him vent.
Whether it's him or her, you know, allow them to vent. You know, if you in a crowded room with someone else and the only person that they trust,
pull them off. Let them step off to the side.
Take them off. You know,
take them off to the side. Step in the side room. Go outside.
You know, hey man, you know, let's go for a ride.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, let's go grab a bite to eat.
Something. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Just allow them.
Or go, like you said, like you said, pull them off to a side room or something.
You know what I'm saying? Step out in the hallway.
A porch or whatever the case may be.
You know what I'm saying?
Allow that person to be chest. So
the thing about it is that 5 minutes, that 10 minutes, that 15 minutes that you allow them to say whatever it is that they need to say, maybe just the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes that they needed not to go and pull the trigger on somebody or themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It just may be enough time for them to figure out that, hey, what I was thinking about doing ain't necessarily what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's another way around this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do.
Because, you know, like I said, with me, not just always, you know, pulling, because I've been through a lot. And I'm still going through some things. But, you know, I might, like I said, I go through several people. I talk to several people, you know. And you know, I'm going to jump off the curb for a hot second. This platform, the things that we doing, you know, it's also some kind of therapy.
Yes. Dude, come on. We ain't called conversation sitting on the stoop. We ain't called conversation or conversation on the stoop for nothing.
You know
what I'm saying?
This is also therapy because, you know,
vent to us.
You might have I'm venting to you or just speaking to you, you vice versa. We conversing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it might be somebody else that's going through the same thing.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said vent to us. You know what I'm saying? We here. I mean, because I'm older than you are, and I done been through a hell of a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't that far. You ain't that much older, but you older than
I'm older than you, and the thing about it is, that gives me a few years of going through a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is I'm not knocking anybody for anything that they've gone through. My whole thing is just simply because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 years on somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe 10, 20.
Whatever the case may be. I don't really care. The thing about it is I may have already gone through it. Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Ask me, hey man, look, can I hit you in your DM? You know what I'm saying? I need to talk. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've gone, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through some things that you might have already gone through. Let me know what you went. Let me know how you went through it or what you did to actually get yourself through it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I have gone through a
Cause you
hell of a
know,
lot. And
because you know,
and it ain't easy.
cause you know, we all go through similar or the same.
Situations.
We go through, yeah, a lot of us go through the similar or the same situation, not all at the exact same time.
Mm-mm.
Because my elders seen some shit. Well, see me start doing some things. Like, hey man, this is what's gonna happen. Woo out the band, blase, Skippy. Oh man, you don't know what you talking about. Not at that exact moment, but years down the line, somewhere in time, it happened.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
you know,
And I've said that. I've said that to friends that I know. Look, this. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when it's gonna happen,
right?
but I've already gone through it. But when, if, and when it happens to you, if we still in contact, reach out to me, bro. I got you.
Yeah. So
That's all I can do. At least my hand is stuck out there to give them a hand to pull them up out of the rut that they in.
But
So it's out there.
you know,
But it's up to them to it's up to them to stick their hand out there and grab mine.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah, so with that being said, in closing, you know, hit the like
Talk
button.
to your peoples.
Hit the like button, subscribe, and most important, you know, you can leave a comment, what have you. But
leave us some comments, even if you say you don't like us. I don't care.
I don't. But the main thing, reach out to your peoples because mental illness or it just the situation, shit is real.
Yes, it is.
You know, ain't no other way to describe it. You
can call it whatever you want. Mental illness, mental health, it's real.
You know, no, life is real.
Mm-hmm.
Life is real. You know,
take care of your people.
Take care of your people. Military felon, your co-host Ramon.
Hello.